Good evening, I think. Where are we? It's 1940. That's not the date, that's the time. I've been messing around trying to get in. I think I'm in okay. Just give us a thumbs up. Let me know I'm in the right place, guys. Give us a shout. Just say yay, okay, no okay. Be really helpful. Thank you. Before we go any further, where are we? For a bit of a day today, to be fair. Just make sure I'm live, guys, before I go any further. Otherwise, I'll end up chatting to myself, as always. Am I live, Sparky? Let me know, mate, please. Am I in? Please? Thanks, Nev. Thank you. Well, good evening, brethren, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a busy day, has to be said. I thought I'd end up. I bought a small Quellcast 41 centimeter mower a couple of days ago. Paid reasonable money for it, but to be honest with you, it's in good condition. It's actually as new. Good spark. It would fire maybe on a bit of go-go juice, and I managed to get the lid off. He's got these little clips, that you have to take off to get to the nuts and bolts. Took me an hour. Anyway, got it off, and lo and behold, yes, I can see that the keyway on the crank has moved 1 or 2 degrees, so it ain't gonna start. So the job tomorrow is to get it sorted out. I've been waiting for spares, to be honest with you. I managed to get the self-drive mower with all being powder coated, all rebuilt. It looks a picture, but I'm waiting for the drive belt cover to come and the battery box cover to come before I can finish it. So I just thought I'd start this Quellcast. And it's quite frustrating, isn't it? Waiting for bits. I don't know if anybody else finds the same. It's frustrating. Just to make sure, guys, just again, make sure you are hearing me. Just give me it's okay, will you please? I can see everybody's talking themselves. Just make sure it's me, will you? You're happy? Can you hear me? Please? Please? Where are we? I can see everybody in there. Nev, can you, am I live, Neville? Yes or no? Let me know, please, before I go any further, talking to myself. All right, thanks, James. I ramble, I know. So, so that was that. I thought I'll get on and do some work today. Now, hereby lies the crux of the matters. I got a very good friend of ours who we've looked after over the last few years. He lost his wife and stuff. And he's turned up today, this afternoon, in a bit of a distraught state. And unfortunately, his youngest son has tried to commit suicide, which is awful, absolutely awful. And he wanted somebody to talk to, obviously. Although why he chose me, God only knows. Anyway, after a lot of to and coming over the last 2 or 3 hours, we've now managed to get things organised. The lad's now in hospital, being looked after, thank God. And our friend is now able maybe to sleep tonight. I think the only thing that saved the boy was we're not putting on too much detail, as a rope broke. I read into that whatever you may, but it's very nasty, very nasty. And of course, you do, as everybody else does, you do your very best to help people, and that's what we've done today. So unfortunately, mowers have taken a bit of a back seat, as you can imagine. Anyway, let's have a look. See, where are we? Who's with us tonight? I'm surprised anybody ever bothers, quite frankly. There we go. Tim Power. Hey, Tim, you were first in. You're quite right, mate. Neville, Tinker and Taylor, good to see you, mate. As always. Sparks, thank you, Sparky. Good over reliable Sparky. Where are we? Jason Hughes, good evening, mate. Yeah, nice to see you. Where are we? AJB, Ash. Hi, Ash. I watched your video this afternoon about testing coils. Yeah, very interesting, mate. Always helpful. Always helpful. James Gibson, hello, James. We honoured, sir, with your presence. Where are we? AJP, Jason, Grasscar, Sparks, all saying hello to yourselves. And that's fine by me, absolutely fine. Mark Wiley, good to see you, Mark. Welcome, mate, anytime. You're more than welcome. Mark Wiley, yeah. Tinker and Taylor, yeah, hello, mate. Good to see you. Mark Wiley, yeah. James, Grasscar, Tim. Yeah, so it's good. Everybody's here. There's 16 people. 16 people I thought I never would even be bothered. But I did manage to get her on here Monday night. Last week, you'll forgive me, I'm not sure if you were aware, but it was the first time we were allowed out. So Mrs. Conker, Mrs. H, and I went out with some very good friends of ours, and we had a dinner. We went to an Italian restaurant, and a lovely meal, great company. But we suddenly realised just how expensive eating out is. 6 of us, right? £300. Now, Anne, Mrs. H, had 1 gin and tonic. To be fair, I had my fair share of Peroni, and it turns out that was £6 a pint. £6 a pint. And they weren't even closed up the top. They give you all this froth. Now, not you guys, and I'm a southerner, I know, but you can't drink froth. £6 a pint. I couldn't believe it. Good grief. So I ended up with lasagna. What did I have? Meatballs and tomato sauce, lasagna. That was it. And Anne had fish of some description. £100. I'm in the wrong trade. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, we're doing really well, mate. Thank you. We're doing really well. £100 for a bit of lasagna, which I could turn out myself for about 28p. All right, the beer I can accept the fact £6 a pint, but even I can't drink £100 worth of beer. I've done my best. But my lord, it's expensive. Whatever. I guess we've not got used to going out. We've been such a long time boarded up in Shea Conker. We've forgotten just how expensive it was. Whatever, not important. So what else is going on? Let's have a look. See. Well, my poor old dog's still alive. Just, I'm desperately trying to make a horrible decision, but we'll work that one out. All of our guttering now leaks. We have these downpours, and we had all our roofs, all we've got tiled roofs, and all the moss comes down and the muck and God knows what else. We had it all cleaned, but ever since then, even then, it seems to clog up all our downpipes. We got one of these mesh things that goes over the downpipe. They just get clogged up. Yeah, we're good, Mark. Thank you. And Glenn Rogers, hi, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Thank you. But it seems to happen on 2 corners of the house, of the bungalow. And it all mounts up in the centre, which happens to be over the front door. So you go out the front door and immediately get drenched. Out the back door, at least it doesn't come over your head, but it floods. So you go out into about, must be nearly 6 foot, an inch of water at least. So you pad through that. And you can imagine trying to get the dogs to go out for a pee when you ask them to go out the back door into a puddle. The things we do, guys. The things we do. What else is going on? I think that's about it. Oh, excuse me. I've had chili. Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we had the children, our offspring, around for Sunday lunch. And when I say our, I mean Anne and I, we're previous marriage. We've got children either side of us. Between us now, we've got 8 grandkids. Our latest one was born last Wednesday to my son, a £7 10 ounce young lad who's now called Noah. Well named at the moment, I'd say. But anyway, all's well. That's the main thing. So yesterday afternoon, we had Anne's son and daughter and associated children, which was 3, which felt like 33. So I cooked. We had lasagna, we had chili, we had salads, we had all the rest of it. Loads of wine, gin and tonic, all the good stuff, Great time. And, it was wonderful to see them. But it was better to see the back of them. Oh, what a mess. Everything you touch now is sticky. I love our kids. I really do. I love them a bit. But my goodness me, I don't have to miss having a quiet house, as do the dogs. And if Annie was honest, she'd be the same. Time we move the furniture around, we have to get rid of all the photographs, and there's small table lamps that have to be moved. We even caught one of the lads there trying to eat false fruit in a basket. Oh dear, they say it's in the breeding. Oh, hiya, Ken. Good to see you, mate. Other people's children, yeah, you're so good. It's great, and I love them the bits. I'm not good with babies. I'll be quite frank with you. I'm not good with babies. But I dropped my own son twice. The first time this is of a previous marriage. Not that you need to know that, but we went to Malta, who my then wife was Maltese, and we went there on holiday. And I had some time away from work for one reason or another. And I think the boy was, I don't know, he might have been 5 months old, 6 months old, just crawling. And we went to stay with my then wife's parents in Malta, in one of their houses. They didn't believe, by the way, in air conditioning. They thought it gave you a cold. You imagine Malta in August. Anyway, my job one day was to look after my son Sam, who was about 5 months old, his mum and her mum and whatever upstairs. You probably know Malta, they have these multi-floored houses, and they were doing washing. And Sam was on the bed behind me while I was whatever I was doing, and I can clearly remember 2 noises. Boom, boom. The first I turned around, the first noise was his arm hitting a solid marble floor from one of the beds, and the Italian beds are quite high. And the second noise was his head butting the marble floor. He had an egg like this, huge egg. I thought it killed him. I honestly did. Thought it killed him. You can imagine Mediterranean families are fairly close, and I was not the most popular person in the world. Anyway, he's now grown up. He's a 32-year-old man with his 3 children. So he grew up okay, despite me. Oh, Lord, I don't know why I tell you this stuff. It's absolute nonsense. Where are we? It's 5 to 8. Let's get some invites out and see if anyone wants to come along and have a yap. Everybody's welcome. You all know about the rules about swearing, naked, and that includes me, emojis, all that good stuff. And I know I've got some guys there that will look after the site. Please come along and have a yap. There's 20 guys out there. Come along, have a yap. It'd be lovely to see you, and we can chew the fat. Yeah, so why not? who knows? Maybe some of us might be going on holiday very soon. I do hope so. Oh, the other thing, Neville just said, I'm again with my son, who was even younger, I think. We were when we were in the UK here. We went off. My then wife with the son in the curry cop, and a very good friend of ours who was like a surrogate mum to my then wife. And we went to a pub for lunch, and there's two things that stand out. The first one was that my then wife found an engagement ring in a salad. And the secondly, when we left the baby behind in the on the windowsill. Who would you trust me? Sparky, gives a wave, mate. I'll do. That's close enough to a wave. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
I would say pretty okay. I am saying I'm pretty okay.
Good.
I've just done 9 playlists of music, about 20 hours of music. So it's a lot of music.
I think Dirt Rider said, yeah, Dirt Rider is not naked. Sorry, mate. Is that me again?
How many pints have you had today?
None whatsoever. That's the problem. I wish I had.
Blimey, sounds like you've been on the sauce.
Oh no, it's been a funny afternoon.
Where's your clown suit then?
Sorry?
You need to get a clown suit on the evening then. When you come on the stream, you need to get a clown suit.
Yeah, it's my poor old friend of ours. I said we've looked after him in the last few hours. I've actually had a phone call literally minutes before I came on, saying that his youngest son, is now safe in the hospital. Thank God. Thank God he's safe tonight. And our friend of ours is quite needy. I think be the right word. He lost his wife a few years ago, and we've adopted him, as you do when you. It's very easy, isn't it, to be friends with people when things are going well. It's when things go tits up, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
That's when real friendship, I think, shows. And I like to think that we would help anybody, as we would hope others would help us.
The only problem
we've never been let down.
Yeah, there's only one problem with that. Who's got the echo?
Well, it's only you and I, mate, because it can't be me.
It's not on me. I'm not on this one. No, nothing.
Hello, Pete. Good to see you, Pete. Lovely to see you.
Hello, Ken. Hello, everyone in chat.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't pride myself on it. I just think it's. If you come into my house, for instance, the first thing I'll always say to you is, "Do you want a cup of tea?"
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
That's exactly what we do here.
And it's been instilled to me ever since I was about knee-high to a grapple.
Yeah, we still use a teapot, and I told so I put a tea cozy over it. If you want extra tea, there's a teapot there. Go down yourself. Treat the house as your own. You know what I mean?
Absolutely right. And we did this again with the family yesterday. We have two rules in our house. The first one is that you have to help yourself. I'm not going to do it for you.
Yeah,
you can do and have whatever you want, and I really mean that. And the second one is that the toilet door has to be left open if there's nobody in there. Because we don't have locks on the door because of the grandchildren. It's just something we've always done. But that's the only rules of the house. But you have to help yourself. And even our friend he came in today, and he came and the man was grey with worry, and I said, "What's up? So go make yourself a cup of tea and then come have a chat." Right. So we've done our bit today anyway, and then we're going to move forward. I've been looking forward to this anyway because I missed it last week. Can I have your mowers, Conquer? Oh, if I can get these tabs off. Well, I got it off actually. To get the tabs off the cover off this Qualcast mower, the little clips, and you have to all but destroy them to get them off. Anyway, they're done now. It's done, and I can see the problem. So all being well, that mower will be up for sale by the weekend. All being well. What have you been up to, Sparks?
Besides radio, I've been on 3 hours of radio every day. I've been very busy. but I've been also doing cooking and doing the DIY in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well done.
rebuilding, so rebuilt bits and pieces. But I did put it, sciatica nerve. You may have known this one, but sciatica nerve. I've got a leg problem where my leg will give away suddenly,
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
and nobody knows about it because I try and explain to somebody. Oh yeah, it's an old man's illness. It's not.
No, not at all.
It's just
Often comes from an injury that something you never even realise you've done.
I'll let you know a little secret about me. I was literally repairing a car and put the wheel underneath, and some donut idiot pushed the car and it fell off the jack, and my knee was on it.
Ouch.
Yes.
Yes. Oh dear.
So
Not
yes,
good, not good.
Not good. But the idiot did it. He thought he was clever.
Yeah,
and it wasn't being clever when I was doing something.
Often, a prank or a joke goes wrong, and then all of a sudden it's not funny. Incidentally, apologies, I didn't come onto your stream over the weekend. I don't know if there was anything important there, but from
no, don't about it.
There was nothing we just couldn't do. And as I said, I've been fairly busy. I belong to an organisation that I support, and over the next, this weekend especially, is a big meeting that I have to attend. If I get that out of the way, I can then move on because I've got 2 rods to repair.
Blimey. You got any in your basement?
Sorry?
Is that your basement one, Bing?
My basement? Sorry, mate, I missed it.
You got your basement, I said a Bing. Is it yours? I can hear a ding. I thought it was your basement.
Nothing going on here, mate. I got nobody in the basement. No, nobody here. Nobody here at the moment. Everybody's saying hello to each other.
Cool.
I'll put the link out again. I'm not sure if I did that. I think I did. Well, obviously I did, as you would have been here. But hopefully somebody like to come up and join us, you and I. There's always good company. I think Mick is working this weekend or this week. I know he's very busy. And I believe Ken and our American friends are they going through a bit of a heat wave or something? So somebody was saying, which is the dead opposite of what we've got, because I've got liquid sunshine here. If it was measured in sunshine, it would be about 120 degrees. There we go. Yeah.
I've just got a message through, don't worry.
Yeah, no problem at all, mate. Yeah, we got 20 people watching anyway, which is good. I was quite pleased. I think I've got 10,000 views. I noticed the other day, and I didn't even realize I knew 10,000 people. All right, I know. I don't know how it all works. I really don't. Mick starts at 10 o'clock tonight. Well, obviously he's going to be away from home. I do have some content to put out. I'm not a great one, to be honest with you, Sparks, to do a blow by blow, undo a screw, do this, how to fix things, because I think the people out there are much better at it than I am about doing demonstrations. But I do like to sit and have a chat. I do me Jack Hargreaves bit, chew the fat, and I'll show you the beginning and ends and all the rest of it.
Did you manage to clear that? Did you manage to clear that? Shall we say the stage in your workshop without that water on the floor?
Well, yeah, what we need to do, we've actually got some quotes coming. Along the side of we have what they call a tandem garage, call it a workshop, okay, which means one car after the other rather than side by side.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And the guy that built it many years ago, back in the 60s, he built the garage. He bricked up on the slab. He didn't put in foundations for the brickwork. So what that really means, as it rains, the water will run it down because we're on a slight incline, and will literally run underneath the brickwork. So head to floods. So we're having the path by the side of it dug out completely, and extending it width-wise because it's very narrow, but leaving a sort of a 3 or 4 inch gap between the brickwork and the paving. So it's like what they call a Dutch. I think they call it a Dutch gully or Dutch. Yeah, it's called a Dutch gully. It allows water to drain away.
Yeah, soak away.
Yeah, it's like a sideways soak away. Yeah, for want of a better word.
Do you know what? How we solved ours with soak away?
Go on.
We sunk in plastic barrels in the corners of the house,
Yeah.
and then run pipes into it in the ground. And literally, the pipes was all cut like an angle, so the water would come in, and it goes into the barrel straight into the drains.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the house is all got soakaways.
Mm.
The garage is separate, and I think that's the problem. Yeah. To be honest with you, Sparks, it was poorly built.
Mm.
Hello, Ash. Give us a wave, mate. Welcome. Nice to see you, mate.
Hello, mate.
Sorry I didn't take too much time in yours this afternoon, but things kind of got a bit busy. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to work for us all out.
Yep, fingers crossed.
Yeah, thank you for your cartoon doodah.
Oh, that was quite funny. That one.
Really clever, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I was bored one night, and I was watching a stream. I thought,
yeah.
And someone gave me the idea. I can't remember who gave me the idea. So I'll start editing. I'll start doing one.
It's brilliant, mate. Well done, you. Yeah, Neville's just saying it's called a French strain. Yeah, that's what we're having put in place. But it's like all these things, guys. It's so expensive, isn't it? You start getting a builder in, whatever, or groundworks. My lord. You know, it's like an arm and a leg, and you can pull the toenails off as well if you like.
Yep.
But it needs to be done because it does keep flooding out. It's not flooding per se, but you know, I get pools of water come through, and that doesn't do any of the tools work anyway. Doesn't do them any good. So what have you been up to, Ash, apart from doing cartoons?
A lot of strumming on the caravan park.
Oh wow, yeah.
A lot of that, hell of a lot. Raining, snowing, dry, whatever. Strumming.
If you had all these hailstones we've been having down in the south.
We've been having all sorts of weather's been proper hit and miss. It
Yeah.
has 1 second it can be wall-to-wall blue sunshine and then just click and it's tipping it down.
Sure. Partner, give us a wave, mate. Hello, mate. Welcome. Come on up. Nice to see you.
All right, mate.
Everyday Solace, good to see you, lovely. Come on up and see us. That time we saw you. Yeah, so Partners, I don't know whereabouts you based. Are you Midlands, North, South, whatever?
West Yorkshire.
Oh, Yorkshire. So you're getting the weather as well then.
It's lovely out here at the moment. Nice weather.
Because the first people who get it will be Sparky. Then it'll be probably us. Then you guys, the Midlands, and then further up north as it winds its way on up. You know. I mean,
Let's have a look. I just pull the camera out. And you can. My camera adjusts.
Yeah.
Oh, you have sunshine. Oh,
Is
sorry, guys.
that real sunshine or liquid sun? Oh my lord! That's
There
real
you go. And there, blue skies.
My
Sunshine.
lord! Well, here I can tell you here it's chucking it down. Mrs. H took the dog out this afternoon, halfway around at Hellstone, becoming like a drowned rat.
Well, I'm off work this week. So I had to do a little work on Citroen. One of the strut tops had gone.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
replaced that. Genuine parts lasted 12 months.
Righto. Go on, Sparks.
Nothing.
I'm just managed to get this laptop working again. This is the one I use for my diagnostics. It's got my Citroen software on it. It's only Toshiba, an older Toshiba laptop. It's running
Is
Windows
that
7
your
at the moment.
speciality? Part that's I
Well,
mean,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with PCs and such like.
yeah. You need to have a chat with Sparky, and you two get on really well.
So look, I'm just trying to.
I know mine was banging. My PC bangs away about 10 o'clock at night. It just there's something running in the background. It just goes on for about an hour and a half. And I think I've sussed it. It was the plugged into the. I've got an external hard drive. I think it was trying to back up every night about 10 o'clock.
Maybe, yeah.
So I've disconnected it. I got fed up with it.
Oh, what's going on here?
Then there's of course there's all the
Bloody slow, this laptop. It's,
security stuff as well, isn't it? That runs away as well.
yeah. But you need antivirus and anti-malware. Absolutely essential.
Yeah, I think I've got AVG. Is it AVG?
Oh, what am I running? I used to run that, but I sacked it because it didn't work with Windows 8 at the time. I'm running Avast.
Is there another one called AVI or some such thing, or was that just me?
You're right. No, you were right with AVG.
Right.
But I switched over to Avast.
I don't think. I mean, the ordinary man in the street doesn't know what to get. I mean, I don't know. You just.
I used to have Kaspersky.
That's what I use, Kaspersky.
Yeah,
Who?
until Barclays sacked him because of Rusky connections.
Yeah.
I think Vlad had his finger in that particular pie.
What about the one that's built in then with Windows 10? The is that Microsoft? They got them
Microsoft one.
Does that work?
The third party ones are better. Norton's a good one if you want to pay for virus. And so is Kaspersky. I'd rate that. I used to get that free because I banked with Barclays, but since they sacked Kaspersky, I went back to Avast.
Yeah, I think I've got the one from Microsoft, the built-in one. I think that's still running. I think. I don't know.
Let's have a look
Right,
here.
I've got to shoot. He has the deliveries just come. I'll try and get back up in a bit.
Yeah, no problem, Mash.
Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go soon because I've got to go on air. So,
Oh, why is everyone? Don't worry, Conk. I won't abandon you just yet.
No, I'm not going to abandon him. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure he's all right.
Don't abandon me, for God's sake.
I do go on Irish just because I like it at end where he asks everyone on panel what videos they've got.
I'm just going to go. 2 seconds. I'll be back. What time are you getting off at tonight? 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I reckon on 2 hours, mate. About 9 latest, hopefully.
I'll be back about half an hour. Just going to go online with these.
No problem, mate.
Team. See you back in 2 minutes.
Ta-da, mate. Ta-da. Yeah, so partners, I mean, I don't know what I am running, what I'm not running. I did run you go Control-Alt-Delete that shows you what's running.
Yeah, that's actually Task Manager.
Yeah, but nothing was actually showing up that made any sense to me about using up why the PC was running so slow, you know?
I might have to uninstall some stuff as well or stop stuff from starting up because stuff starts up, when you start your PC, it'll start up certain programs.
Right. So can you have more than one security thing running at the same time now? Do they
No, that's a big no with antivirus. That's a very big no. You only have one antivirus at a time. You can have anti-malware because that's a different type of security software, but 2 antiviruses is a big fat no.
Right. So if I've got AVG running, I think I have.
Yeah. You need to disable the Microsoft one. So
how would I disable the Microsoft one then?
Right. Let me have a think about this one. If you've got your task manager Control, I'll just show you if you can see that. I've got a task manager.
Right on. Yeah.
If you go to start up, these are all the programs which start up when your PC boots up.
On startup, yeah, I know that bit.
Yeah. So if you just look for sort of Microsoft antivirus.
Right.
I mean, there's my antivirus Avast. If you right click on it and then you can
I said Avast.
select disable your startups.
Yeah, I think
I've
I
got
had
a lot of stuff
Avast as
disabled.
well. Actually, thinking about it.
Oh, you can't get rid of one or the other. You can't
Okay.
both run in.
Okay, all right. I'll have a look at that later on tonight.
So that gives you some idea how to.
Yeah, I'll have to
disable
look at that.
start
Because I do
up.
remember I did have Avast on there as well. I mean, I had so much stuff going on here; it's unbelievable.
Yeah. And you want to go to control panels and you uninstall programs you don't need or don't
Right, yeah.
use.
I mean, I'm not bad on people, despite what everybody takes the mickey and stuff. I'm not bad. I mean, my job is used to use PCs all the time, but my problem is the newer stuff. Like for instance, takes for me a long time to get used to. And you start and I think over the years I keep on messing around with stuff, taking stuff out, putting it back in. So I end up not really knowing where I am, And I mean, for instance, without this aid memoir, that's right, wasn't it? From Mick, I would not be able to get onto this because reading it's easy, I can follow it, but to try and memorize that when there's so much else going on at the moment, it just don't happen, As I said, we've had it's been pretty busy, one way or the other. And come after this weekend, without going into too much detail, come this weekend, I'm going to have a whole load of pressure taken off me, which I'm looking forward to. I really, really am. And I can then start concentrating on other stuff. I mean, I got 2 rods I got to rebuild. There's one here. An 86-year-old lady asked me to repair a very, very expensive rod, and I just can't touch it at the moment because I got too much going on. Talking about good-looking dudes, here he is. Look.
Hi, Henry.
How you doing,
Hello, Henry. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I don't know if you've been following what's been going on the last few hours.
No, I didn't even get what do you call it? For you to be on.
Did you not, mate? That's probably down to me. Probably down to me.
No, I should have got a notification, but I didn't.
Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. It's it's been an interesting few hours trying to help people out. That's all I'd say. But we're okay now. We're good. And so are they. That's the most important thing. I tell you what, you can actually, Henry. I got hold of a small Quailcast mower, and the top lid clips on. 2 screws and 2 clips. Do you think I could get those clips to release? Almost damage the cover. You put your screwdriver in to force the clips back, so the whole lot will lift off. I all but damaged everything.
Oh, yeah. When you try to get those clips, and you got to push down and then take the clip.
Yeah.
Instead
of
just the clip. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real nuisance because the thing is this mower I'm on is in perfect condition. I really did not want to break anything or damage anything. I got it off eventually. More luck than judgment, I think.
Do you really need the clips? I mean, the 2 screws don't hold it down good.
Well, yeah, they would hold it down. To be fair, mate. To be fair, yeah. I had to find it because the people had it wouldn't start. I checked spark, good spark, I thought I put some fufu juice down the plug hole, but it tried to fire or fired once. So I thought I'd just check the timing. And that's why I want to take the head off or the top hat off.
Yeah.
And the key has gone 1 or 2 degrees out. So it just needs a new keyway. You know, it's amazing actually that the 1 or 2 degrees can make that much difference.
Not even one or, I mean, just that slightest little, you know.
Yeah. I'm
It's
amazed. It's so sensitive.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky enough. I bought some keys. I bought a batch of 10 of them the other day, just in case. So I know I've got stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the mower itself got the original Champion plug, and it's still got the black spray paint over it. You know,
Right.
and it's in lovely condition. So I paid top dollar for it, but I should hope to double my money the weekend. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the weather over there, Henry? Because you guys are going through a heat wave.
Yeah, well, the heat wave is gone today because the air is coming in from the ocean inland now. When the air was coming from like Florida going that way into us, that was the heat wave. But now the ocean, there's something going on there between the UK and the United States. There's something brewing there, so
Right.
we're getting cold air from the ocean in. Which is good because it's like 67 instead of 90. You know,
Right. Yeah.
Wednesday is supposed to go back up.
Right, because Parkness will tell you in a moment he's got some sunshine and blue skies, and probably that's the first time we've had that in a week.
Yeah.
I've still got blue skies. Sun's not shining at the moment.
Well, you guys had a pretty good what do you call it? Green rain cloud over you guys. You know.
We've had solid rain and showers for about the last week or so. Well, the whole of May actually, as it stands.
Yeah, we have had quite a bit of rain.
We've had a lot of rain. I mean, the gardens look wonderful. I mean, our lawns look beautiful, but you can't walk on them if you sink in about 2 foot of water.
The way I'm looking at it, you guys are gonna get it again because it's coming in again. You know.
Yeah, they say we got some more tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's pretty thick, you know. Look how green it is.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
You guys gonna get a flood.
We're kind of used to it. Hey, Detective, good to see you, mate. Give us a wave. There you go, mate. There you go. Good to see you, mate. How are you?
Oh, I'm excellent. How are you, Conquer? Sir?
Oh, we're pretty average, thank you.
Awesome.
Average
Henry,
as good as it gets, to be honest with you. What have you got there? About 80? Oh my lord! Here, look, airport. That's 87. They got 87 degrees. What have we got? 13, I
I
think.
hope that's in Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Oh dear, oh dear.
yeah, it'll be in the 90s for the afternoon's over with. So,
Oh yeah.
so I can sit here and do this.
You guys always got your AC on, I guess, there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The dog actually prefers it because he's the one who wears a coat year round. So
Yeah. I got to put the 2 AC units in the windows later on tonight, you know, because Wednesday it's going to get really muggy and hot.
oh, I bet.
Yeah. It's funny you can't sleep at night. That's the worst thing about it. It's not you can't sleep at night, can you?
Right. You know, the heat isn't all that bad. I don't mind it. It's that mugginess, that wet, you know, that hard to breathe air, you know.
That humidity's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got high humidity and low temperatures. How does that work?
I like that.
Our humidity is 100% because it's piddling down with rain all the time.
Wow. Yeah.
But everything stays green.
Well, it does. I mean, it looks beautiful, mate.
Yeah.
But, my Lord.
Over here, after May, it turns brown.
Yeah. Oh no, it's I can't. I mean, we have the occasional drought here. I mean, 3 days of sunshine, and we've got a hose pipe ban.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Really?
And we're one of the wettest countries in the world. You know, it's
Yeah.
we're not good at preserving. The problem, do you know, you guys, the amount of water, the amount of rain this country gets, and it all goes into the rivers, yeah, and it drains into the ocean, into the sea. We're not good at hanging on to our water because we got so much.
Yeah.
But the majority of our water is underground in the aquifers.
Right.
And where I live in the Salisbury area, literally, have you heard about the Salisbury Cathedral? It's got the highest spire in Europe. That's built, and literally 14 inches underneath the ground is water.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's like Paris, France. That actual what do you call it? Eiffel Tower
Yeah,
is built on let's say air tires. They're rubber
Yeah.
air, and it just floats there.
yeah. Well, same as in Venice. I mean, Venice is built on is it on reeds or at least in an island or whatever? I'm
It's
not
on
quite sure how that works.
air cushions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's built on air. Yep.
Because I see all the cruise ships have been banned now, haven't they, from Venice?
Oh yeah.
We've been to Venice on a cruise ship, and we cruised out, and you can't imagine just a huge vessel being so close to an area that floods so easily. I mean, Venice itself floods.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they've now banned these huge ships, which is probably a good thing for them, but a bad thing for us if we like to go cruising.
I just want to think of it. There's one of Bond films where there's a scene in Venice.
Went through mine.
Roger Moore. Which
Yeah,
one
there was
was it?
a film, wasn't there, when he shot the balloons inside the building.
You're not motorised. You're a
Sing.
motorised gondola.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah. I mean, have you ever been to Venice, you guys?
No, not
Never been to it. Never been to Italy.
Yeah, I went there, and it's beautiful. It really is. But there's two things. We stayed there we flew into Venice, into their airport, and then you get a water taxi into the Venice itself. And they try to frighten you because they got these really high-powered motor launches that they take the tourists into Venice. Yeah. And they dump you in these little tiny piers. But there's two things. We were there for 3 nights. So the first night we went out and had a lovely meal in a restaurant outside, and I was bitten to hell with the mosquitoes. I mean, they ate me. They really did. They ate me. And the following day, you're walking around or mooching around Venice, and I got to tell you guys, it stinks. It's like an open sewer.
But yeah, where does all their sewage go?
Yeah.
Well, you know where it goes.
Yeah. Paris is kind of the same way to me when I was there.
Yeah.
It stinks too. No offense, but
I see Glenn Rogers, 1:30 p.m. in Plymouth, heavy rain. Glenn, are you in Plymouth? Because I lived in Plymouth area, Saltash, for many, many years down there, boy. That's Plymouth, UK, guys, by the way.
Yeah, we have a Plymouth, Connecticut too.
Yeah. Plymouth is where they, Devonport Dockyard, where they loaded up all the warships to go down to the Falklands. And I was living in that area at the time. And you've never seen anything like it in all your life.
Yeah. Then we have Massachusetts, Plymouth Rock, where the settlers landed first.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and from the Mayflower.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go into Plymouth on the Barbican there, it's called the Mayflower Steps.
Oh yeah.
And then you see the names of all of the all of the Mayflower, the sailors, the people that sailed from Britain
Yeah.
to America. All the names are on the flag.
Yeah.
You get a
Well,
chance; it's worth going there.
Yeah. They let all those people out of jail to send them here, right?
Well, that's why we rely on the detective there to get it all sorted out.
No, no. Tim Palmer, I just got back from the post office to mail out everything, and if you don't believe me, hang on, let me show you what the postmaster did to me.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they're on their way, Timbo.
I think I've had something for you anyway, and I detected. I think you sent some stickers over. I know Henry did. As I always say to Mick, it's amazing what people will do for a sticker.
Yeah. If you've never been to the proctologist and you don't want to spend the money, just go to the post office and you'll see.
Tell us, mate. Tell us. It's I think the send a sticker from the UK to America is about £1.75, which is around about $250 or something.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
What did I see draped over that chair behind you, Lawnmower Detective?
Oh, just some old dirty shirt somebody gave me.
Go on, mate. You've got to show us now.
They just sent me some dirty laundry.
Yeah.
You've got to show us, mate. Hey, Henry.
Could spot that a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even worn it yet. I don't.
No.
Oh, no, I did wear it one time. That's right. Yeah, I've had it on one time.
The thing is, all these things, these gifts and swaps and stuff, it does actually mean something. You don't want to just ruin them, do you? You want to sort of hang on to them and stuff. Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting some big poster frames and putting my T-shirts like the Henrys, and I got a Terrell one, and of course Mick's. I'm going to put them in a frame and hang them on the shop wall. Yeah,
like they do with the football shirts. You mean?
Yeah, because I don't want to tear them up.
Yeah, otherwise you start wearing them, and
I don't want somebody's dirty laundry in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you'll find people are very, very, very kind, generous.
Yeah, you guys are a good group of people.
Hey, the old dog there, he's got a bit grey muzzle there, mate, isn't he?
Yeah, just like his daddy.
How old's the boy?
Fine dog. He's a fine dog.
Thank you. He's 10.
He's 10, right? Yeah. My old boy's 16 and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. I have to make that decision fairly soon, and I'm putting it off. To be honest, he's not in pain. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, I definitely hate that because this one has had his life spared 3 times because he really likes to bite people.
That's not good.
No. Well, and it's not just people. It's people.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay.
So he's got me 3 times and he's got my wife twice. But
oh well, I think I would. I think I may well have not given him a second chance.
Well, I think he's got a lot of cat in him because he's still got about 4 lives left.
Yeah, but why is he biting? What's the,
Well, one time my wife had some peanut butter on her finger, and he loves peanut butter, and she put it out there for him to take it, and he kind of turned his head like, no, I don't want that, and she's like, no, here, take this peanut butter, and pow.
Well, you can't blame the dog. So he's
no, not at all, not at all. No. Yeah. So I just tell everybody when they come over, treat him like an alligator. Just stay away from the business end, And he's.
Oh yeah. Well, our dogs, they like people. They're not good with other animals, but they like people.
Yeah. Oh, he loves people. Yeah. for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Just like a mid-afternoon snack.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah. They always say dogs are great judges of character, and I firmly believe that.
I agree.
I firmly believe it. Yeah.
That's why he bites the crap out of me, I guess. No, he's bitten me a couple good times, but nothing too serious. So,
Yeah, they don't want to bite you. They're just
no.
defending. Yeah, they have that defense mechanism.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just acting on their natural instincts.
Yeah. And you never know. Sometimes they might have a headache. They could be in a bad mood. You never know.
I just say that Glyn Rogers, you lived in Saltash 50 years. Well, I lived down in Saltash, mate. I live in Saltash in the place called the Rivers, off of I forgot the name of the road there now. You and I'm sure we must know each other. We must do, mate. We lived in, as I said, the Rivers. Whereabouts in Saltash are you, mate? Glyn. Sorry, guys, but that's one of my hometowns.
Oh no, I'm just laughing at Tinker and Taylor's comment. He said, "Does my wife?" He said, "Does my wife do the same thing with donuts?"
No.
No, I'm smarter than the dog, Nev. I don't bite the hand that feeds me donuts.
Yeah, I must admit, I've had dogs all my life, and the trouble is now, you see, guys, I'm 68. Believe it or not, I know I look 21. I know. Believe it. The trouble is, if I take a dog on now, a young puppy, that dog could outlive me, in theory.
No. Not at 68.
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, dog will. Yeah, well, you never know, mate.
Well, I mean, your wife will have somebody to keep her company.
She lasts that long, mate. I'll tell you, if she lasts that long.
Oh,
She has to put up with me, mate. I'll wear anybody out. I'll tell you. But the thing is, we like going on cruising and holidays and stuff, and it's always it's difficult to try and make sure that the animals get looked after.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, like if you've got a cat, it don't matter. Just chuck it out the door; it'll look after itself.
Yeah.
I mean, cats are good at looking after themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. Dogs are useless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glenn, I said Saltash, mate. Saltash.
Cats have an attitude after you get back. It's like, where were you?
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you guys.
Yeah, exactly right. They turn around, show you their ass, and walk away, don't they?
Yeah. The dogs act exactly the same whether you're gone for a minute or 10 days.
Yeah, the tail goes.
Dirt Rider, like you'll leave. Hey, Dirt Rider, what I leave for you, mate, you can leave on the postage stamp. I'll tell you. I've said to my son, actually, and my son and my stepson, I love them both. And I said, when I go and stuff, I'm going to leave you everything in my workshop, absolutely everything, with one condition, and one condition only. You don't sell a single washer. You take it all. You take everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
against tax will ensure that.
How do I insure it? Oh, well, I don't do it. But that's what I want because
death duties. If they sell it in the area, they'll have to pay tax on it, don't they?
Yeah. I just want, if I could pass on 1% of what I knew, like I received 1% from my father, I'd be happy, I mean, my father was a furniture maker. He restored furniture for Lord Bath in Longleat House and stuff like that, and he made some beautiful furniture. He's 98 now, and obviously don't work anymore. He taught me to knock a 12-inch nail in straight. That's about my only skill I learned from my father. But if you know,
You've actually used it. That's the question.
you know, it's. I have a huge admiration and love for my father because he was such a clever man. You know, or still is. I like to think I can pass on something to my boy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got 2 boys myself.
Yeah.
Well, I have 1 son and 1 daughter now. So
Righto.
yeah. So
Well, you can't get a better mix than that, mate.
no,
They don't
not
come
at
in
all.
any different. They don't come in different flavors after that.
Nope.
Only one of each.
One of each, yeah. In fact, I've got a daughter that lives in the States. Come to think of it, lives down in Florida, I think.
Think?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that's the one you. That's the
from
one
my
you told us
checkered
from a
past,
long time
Henry.
ago. Yeah.
It's called a checkered past.
Yeah.
Well, we've all got histories, man.
Absolutely, yeah. And
I have a daughter somewhere out in Syracuse, New York, you know.
Back
yeah,
in
exactly, yeah. I last saw her when she was 3, and the next time she contacted me, she was 21.
Oh, wow.
Because obviously this was, and it's fairly obviously her mother and I were not married. One of those things that sort of happen as you
sure.
sow your wild seeds. But
Mhm.
but we met when she was 21, and she couldn't cope really particularly well with it. But she's since been in contact with me many times. With her own, she now got 2 grown-up sons, which makes me, another grandfather.
Yeah.
For in America, 2 lads who are big into fishing. One of them's in the army and stuff, and I'm very proud of her.
Good.
But she don't call me dad; she calls me Phil because I'm not. I'm a biological father.
Sure.
I'm not the man that brought her up, you know.
Right.
But I like to think that I stay in contact with her, you know, and hopefully the boys as well. Oh, well, they're men; they're grown men now, for God's sake. So, which is really good. So, yeah, I mean, but
Good.
it's been interesting. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandkids are something else. I tell you that.
Absolutely, and you know, I mean, she now has extended family here as well because obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Anne and I are now married. We've got a
Oh,
family.
congratulations, Tim. I just put in chat here. His third son's passed his driving test.
Oh, awesome, Tim. You have
What's
to.
the name?
Sorry,
You have
guys.
to-
I'm sorry.
You have to start drinking more, Tim.
I don't drive, Tim.
Yeah.
No, see, now he's got somebody else that can drive. He can drink all he wants.
Yeah. Now in Plymouth, when it's saw us by the church, that will have been by the church. Which church would that be? Oh, that's down in, yeah. So,
Where's my driving license? I've just covered up my personal details. Obvious reasons. With all those categories on back. Don't think I did personal on back. No.
yeah. Glenn, you must have known. Did you ever drink down the Union Inn, Glenn? Because so that's by the church. There's churches down the bottom of the street there, isn't there? By the town hall. There's a church there, isn't there? Yeah. Sorry, guys, I've just been a bit. I don't often see
Oh.
that town come up very often.
Is this somebody that lives in the same town that as you?
Well, I used to live down there. Yeah, I lived in
Oh.
Saltash down there, which is in Cornwall.
Yeah.
I lived there for, oh my Lord, I must have lived there for 18 years or more before I moved back up here to the Wiltshire. Yeah, he now lives in Plymouth. Well, I went to Plymouth and I was 23 years old with a job from a small country town I got transferred, compulsory and permanent transfer, they called it in those days. Yeah, you will go, but they paid me they lent me interest-free £3,000 loan to buy my first house.
Wow, that's cool.
There you go, and that house cost me £13,500, and now that's some years ago, mate.
Yeah.
Interest-free. Oh, wow. Cool.
Dang,
That's a long time ago, mate.
yeah. How many years ago was that? £13,000.
23. Oh my lord, that must have been about 43 years ago. Yeah.
I was just a wee lad then.
Yeah, I got a few years on you, mate. I got a few years on you.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
1978, I bought my first house. It was $42,000 only. And now
78.
now that house is $300,000.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
crazy.
bought I think my first house, I was 52, 72. About 75, I think, 76. I bought my first house. Yeah, something like it.
Yeah.
I mean, even those days, it was 16% mortgages.
Yeah.
16%. God, dear
I'm
Lord.
16 or 60.
16%.
So you can only borrow 16% of the purchase price.
So
Pay for
I know
84%.
I bought the house. I had to have two people living in the other 2 bedrooms, so I could afford to pay for the mortgage. So I was a single man at the time.
Yeah.
God grief, that's a long time ago. Show your age, guys, don't you?
Yeah. Just don't show your backside like I did.
I promise you ain't going to do that, mate.
At least it was covered up.
Oh dear. So what have you been up to, Henry? Have you been busy or staying out the heat?
No, today, well, I stayed out of the heat when it was 90, but today I did my last of my demolition. So I can get it off to the scrapper, get it out of the yard, So
Right.
now I
you get paid for the scrap. Can you sell it on?
I don't want it. I have a guy come get it and take it away. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He does me a favor basically by getting it out of here,
Yeah. Sometimes it's more of a
Mine too.
nuisance than it's worth, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And whenever I call, he comes, so it's not like it sits there. He
Yeah.
comes and gets it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I got me a scrap
you know,
guy like that.
now I can get involved.
Yeah, we've got a guy that will come. I don't have that much scrap, to be honest with you. I tend to hang on to stuff unless it's completely shot. That's probably the reason I've got about 28 different wheels lying around and 7 or 8 motors lying around and stuff. The flaps. I've seen the grass collect the flaps. The flap that goes on the back of the mower. I seem to have a collection of them.
Those are good to have.
Yeah, Kenny
Well-
just bought one. Ken from Small. Yeah, he just had to go buy one.
Yeah.
Well, they're not. The way I look at it is they're not eating nothing, so they don't cost me anything.
All right.
There's no cost nothing to feed them or keep them warm, so they're not doing any harm out there. Yeah. Yeah. It's. I'll tell you what. I've got a nice Kubota motor out there, and I can't get anybody to buy it.
Yeah.
Kubota.
Yeah, it's a nice 5 horsepower.
Yeah, if you had it here, it'd go like boom, like that.
Yeah. It's 5 horsepower, and I was asking £50 for it,
Wow.
giving it away
Yeah.
just to
Gary
get rid of it.
Butler have a Kubota mower as well.
You've got one, pardon?
No, Gary Butler, Martin's son. Martin
Yeah,
Butler,
yeah.
don't you? Yeah, his
Yeah,
wife,
yeah,
Gary.
well, they got one, haven't they? That's true.
One of them's got one.
Yeah, I've got the motor. I've got the chrome handles.
It's an aluminium deck, isn't it?
Yeah, aluminium. It's got an aluminium deck. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Problem of mine, it being smashed. I got the grass
So-
collector for it.
Electrolytic corrosion.
Of course, it oxidizes, don't they? Eventually, the
Yeah,
old aluminium
yeah.
decks.
I think some of
Yeah.
the paper flaking off.
Yeah, I to be honest with you, mate, I'd give it away to somebody they could make use of it because it's in the way at the moment. And I mean, to be honest with you, I was given the machine as a job lot. I was
Yeah,
bought,
I'll take it, Conker. Go ahead and send it on over.
Yeah,
Shipping to
I'll ship it over, mate. Yeah.
It costs you more.
stick
to
it in a
ship
container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Someone's got
yeah.
Just pop over, detective, pick it up.
Sure,
You
I'll
ever
do
think
that.
about cleaning out your basement or your shed or garage, wherever your workshop is, of all the stuff you don't use anymore?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to start, Henry.
Well,
You of everybody would know that.
yeah. Well, no, I've been. This hasn't been used for a year. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
It's got to go. It's got to go. You know.
Well, they say that about your loft in your house, don't they? If you've not used it for 6 months, get rid of it.
Yeah,
Well, I can't bear to get rid of stuff. You see, I think there's memories there as well. You know.
yeah.
But we got to veer away from that. So we have
I know.
work, you know.
Because you end up like we did when Anne lost her mum. We had to clean out the house, and most of it was thrown away
Yeah.
or given away. You
Yeah.
know, it's just. Always remember there was 6 carrier bags full of plastic bags. You know, from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anne's mum wouldn't throw them away.
Mm.
I mean, now you've got to pay 50 pence for them.
Yeah.
And you had a gold mine there.
Oh dear Lord, yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna get out of here. Conquer, thanks for having me in here, buddy. I
Hey,
appreciate
Great to see you, detective. Great to see you, mate.
that.
Well,
Henry,
anyway,
behave
detective.
yourself. Park
See
Nest,
you.
take care. Everybody in the chat, if you're waiting on something from me, it went out this morning, so be patient.
All the best, mate. Take care.
Except for him.
Hey.
No, Henry, yours is on the way too, buddy. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Take it.
Cheers, mate. All the best.
Detective.
Yeah, Glenn, St. Stephen's Road, mate. I know St. Stephen's extremely well. I'm sure you and I may well have met. I used to drink down the Union Inn with Andy and oh dear Lord, what's her name now? Can't think. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have met before. There we go. What we ever do.
Well, the laptop seems to be up and running again. I found out what was up with it. The RAM modules were faulty.
Righto. Yeah.
Because it's only got 2 gigabyte.
Yeah, I've got a laptop that.
But luckily, I had a spare RAM. A spare RAM module of 1 gig. I put it in. It's working.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah, that's
scratching
the
it.
faulty one.
Oh yeah. Memory.
Yeah, laptop memory. It's lucky I had a spare one. I had to work with 1, but 1 gig, nothing these days.
Yeah, memory's cheap, isn't it? Nowadays, compared to what it used to be.
Oh yeah, it used to cost an absolute fortune way back when.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna check to see on my system. What is it you said? To check what's running, yeah? On control panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and disable those startup programs you don't really need.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna double check that. Cecil
tell you what-
Arms, Glenn, yes, you're right. Just around the corner from the rivers, the bridges. I'm trying to think the name of the road. You go to the top of the road, turn left along, and then turn left again. I've forgotten. You turn left by the house that looked like a castle, Glenn. There you go. Sorry, guys. Just trying to catch up there. So, yeah. Cecil
We have a-
Arms pub was a bit further on, down near the
have-
church.
We have a place here called Glenn's Castle.
Really? Yeah. This house was built on an intersection. You guys call it intersection, don't it? It was like a T junction for us, or a roundabout, and it literally had balustrades around it and on the top, the tower. It was well known in this because Saltash is a small town out on the other side of the River Tamar, and yeah. I'm just trying to think the name of the road. It begins with G. Anyway, it's by the by. Anyway, it's not important. Yeah, quite strange, isn't it? I mean, after all these years, meet up with somebody who knows where I live and where we used to come from.
Yeah,
Quite strange. Yeah, whatever.
Well, it's a small world.
It gets smaller every day, mate. Especially with the use of obviously of this, it makes it smaller.
Yep.
And I don't think that's a bad thing, do you?
No. It's a good thing because before you had to get a hold of overseas operator and wait before somebody contacts you that it's all set to go. And this way, boom, you're there,
It's actually incredible when you think about it. We're talking, you and I, what are we, 7,000 miles apart or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
And here we are talking in real time. It's quite incredible when you really think about it. The trouble is we've become...
You, Phil, we're about 200 miles apart.
Yeah, that's right. But we've become so accustomed to it. It's normal for us. You moan now if you've got the internet problems.
Boy, imagine if the internet ever went down.
Yeah.
Things would stop. The world would stop.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, mate. You're absolutely right. I think it's in the financial world that every night they transfer trillions of pounds backwards and forwards across the UK to the continent to America, where they're moving money around just to make 0.001% whatever profit. But of course, when
if you move a vast amount,
it's incredible.
It never moves out of the bank, but yet it traveled there and back.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon Bank of England has got, is it 5% of all the gold in existence?
Is that right? Yeah.
That's,
But
I don't know how true that is, but
I used to work for a company called Delarue. It's a company that makes banknotes for 90% of the world. And a banknote, a piece of paper, a banknote, is only a promise. It's built on a physical piece of gold held in a bank somewhere, despite all the information, all the security stuff built into it. I mean, the most common counterfeited note in the world is the American $100 bill.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any security features in it. And some of the best currencies in the world for being secure are some of these wonderful countries down in Hawaii and all the rest of it. They can't actually afford to print their own money. So the World Bank does it for them.
Yeah.
on the subject of banknotes. £10.
Yeah. Something, yeah, you got the original one at the top left-hand point, mate. Yeah, you got the foil there.
Is he off the Jane Austen?
Yeah. When I was working for the company, we were developing those. It's a clever banknote paper.
Well, these new ones, it's polymer now. It's not even actual paper anymore.
Outside my office, when I was working there, literally outside, I would look out the window down into I guess it was like dispatch area. There was, and I don't exaggerate, billions and billions of pounds of banknotes.
It's 3%, not 5% of all the gold that's ever been mined.
Yeah. I love the job, but the company itself, especially my then manager, I couldn't get on with. But I mean, the job itself was so interesting to do all that stuff. You know, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Years ago, you used to be able to carry, dollars and fives and all that. And some of it looks so old and everything. Now, every time you get notes in your pocket, they look brand new. There's no old notes, What
Well,
happened?
the English £5 note would last for 6 months. That's how long it would last for. Before it had to be destroyed, because it would be worn out.
Yeah.
And you get countries like India, for instance, where they keep their money in their shoes, and their money would last literally a few months before it was totally unusable, because it would rot. It would rot away.
Oh, that's what if they
Rotten smell.
yeah.
Yeah, but they used to keep the money in, and they do keep the money in their slippers, in their shoes.
So it won't get nicked. You won't
Well,
nick
you won't
it.
You won't want to pick.
Hey, I've got 50 rupees in my shoe. Do you want it? No, thanks.
Yeah. Pickpockets never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all true stories. Yeah, but I love the job. The job was really, really interesting. But oh dear. Yeah. There we go. I wouldn't even tell you the name of the company. But there, not much else is going on. I don't know what else is going on. So we stick the invite out again, just to see if there's anybody else would like to come along.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody else popped on.
Yeah, well, we got 17 people, so no doubt probably me Henry boring people to death.
No. Let's see.
Hello, Bill. Bill Keller's around.
I wonder where Ken is. It's 4:00.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I know Ken normally around this time of day, isn't he?
Yeah. I gotta let the cat in. She's at the window.
Hi, Bill Clement.
What kind of cat?
Get on, Bill. Good to see you, mate. Oh, knackered. You're right, Bill. Knackered. It's been an interesting day. It's fine, mate. Absolutely fine. Just looking through all the comments. There we go.
I say that hi to each and every one of us on panel individually. What this like? I'm just going to put this current recycling.
Yeah. No problem. Well, Bill, yeah, I wish we could say we were having better weather. It's dried up tonight, but we've got some more coming in tomorrow morning, we think. But always good for the gardens. God, dear, oh dear.
Yeah, you guys plant gardens already?
Well, our new grandson that was born last Wednesday, his name is Noah, and I reckon it's true, and I reckon they named him after the weather. I think it's a brilliant name, actually. I mean, it's brilliant,
Yeah.
But, you'll have a job to sort of shorten it, wouldn't you? No.
No. Yeah. Yeah, this weekend is when everybody plants their gardens around here, because it doesn't. You don't get any frost anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any frost now. Well, let's face it, we're coming towards the end of May now, aren't we? We're We're well into spring, heading towards summer. When's
So
summer?
that just the private to me is how
21st of June, isn't it? The summer solstice.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's going to be the longest day.
Yeah.
Yep. Longest day. Yep.
And then the nights start drawing in. And don't tell my wife that, because she's not happy. She's not happy.
No.
we really need.
Well, they don't congregate at Stonehenge as well. You get all the druids at Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, but up the road here from
A million miles away from Stonehenge.
you get all these druids and stuff all wandering around. I mean, what a lot of nonsense. You know, there's a load of old stones, for God's sake, stuck in the ground.
They're just like Ku Klux Klan or something.
God, dear, oh dear. We get people from all around the world looking at these stones. You know?
Hey, you know what I say? You have to be in the Ku Klux Klan to be a wizard under the sheets.
When I grew up, we used to go up there camping with the scouts and stuff and clamber all over the stones and one thing and another. Half of them never made of concrete because they've worn away. You
won't be able to do that today.
You're not allowed now when about 200 feet of them or 200 meters of them. You know, that's boys used to go up there camping and all sorts of things up there.
All right. Yeah.
I tell you what, we're in for a real surprise tonight, guys. And I would like to say welcome to a young lady that I've been looking forward to meet for a long, long time. Gentlemen, say hello to Solars.
Hey.
Hello, babes. How you doing?
Hi. I thought I'd come up.
Gorgeous.
You ask me every time,
Conker. Surprise. Hey?
My daughter is here though, so if I might have to suddenly mute or turn my camera off.
That's
She can be-
absolutely
No worries.
She can be noisy sometimes, which is why I generally don't come up on, early panels. But I thought I would because you ask me every time.
every time. Yeah, we've been looking forward to seeing you. How are you?
It's always a pleasure.
Good, thanks.
Come on, dear,
thank
oh
you.
dear. This will mark this day down in my life, I feel.
It's a momentous occasion.
It is, yeah.
I can hear an echo, but I haven't got YouTube on, so I'm not sure why I'm echoing.
I've got this going again.
Hang on. Let's find out.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
It's obviously because I've come up, but because there was no echo before, but I haven't got anything open, so I'm not sure why.
I've got nothing here.
Everything's all right at this end.
No, I've got
maybe
nothing. You're okay.
Okay, I can just hear an echo. That's all right then.
Yeah, you might just hear my dogs come thundering by. There you go,
I love
that's
that noise of dogs' feet on the lino or hard floor.
Don't let the dogs
Yeah,
out.
we've got a wooden floor, and you hear them go.
It literally is a patter of tiny feet.
Absolutely. So, what have you been up to then, Solars? Apart from making loads of money.
I wish, yeah. I've been doing the Make a Fish challenge.
Oh, well, yeah. Where did this come from? This Make a Fish thing?
Well, it was on All Handmaid's stream, and Ian Matthews sometimes they do a little challenge. I've never been involved in one before, and then Ian just suggested about making a fish, but it's the one stream that I was too tired and I fell asleep. But I've been allowed to join afterwards, which is nice. So yeah, it's just a little bit of fun, really. It's not a competition; it's just see what fish people can make, and I quite like that.
Yeah.
Right. So you've made one, have you?
Yeah, I've made 4 actually.
Wow.
You're echoing.
I know I'm echoing. I don't know why. I might leave and try and come back because it's really annoying.
Huh.
Maybe I'll do that. Let's try that. Hang on.
What have you? Yeah, and have you got a picture of your fish, by the way?
Well, it's going to be in my Wednesday's premiere.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look for that.
I've done 3 resin ones, and I've done 4 resin ones and one made out of screws.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me leave and come back to see if I can get rid of this echo.
All right, lovey.
Be right back.
As long as she doesn't do one of those that stinky fish competition like Mick's gonna do. Oh my God!
Oh, from any fish.
Well, Mick going to do one as well, is he?
Yeah, he's doing a stinky fish one.
He's doing a what one, Henry? Sorry.
He's gonna do the stinky fish.
Well, you're not doing now.
Well, Mick's going to do it, is he?
Yeah, that echo must be on Parkness side, because I hear
Oh, right.
I hear that testing.
Hang on. I'll just mute Partness a minute. Let's try that again.
Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. I hear it. It's in there. Yeah. Hello. It's still there.
So
Hang
definitely
on.
not me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Oh, strange.
Yeah. Because I have nothing on but StreamYard. That's it.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. Yeah.
Must be
James. Oh, yeah.
Must be going through
There,
the mic.
Louis, come on back.
Now, let's see. Has the echo gone?
I got no echo.
On. Oh, good. How weird.
No, absolutely fine.
Brilliant. Good.
So, tell us about all these boxes of electronics you buy. You're buying like these big pallets or something, aren't you?
Yeah, I buy. Oh, I can hear myself. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I buy pallets of e-waste from house clearance companies. Well,
Right.
a house clearance company. So it's like a surprise pallet, but you get a general kind of explanation of what's inside. So they might say garden equipment or printers. I get a lot of
Right.
printers. Or just general household, but they do sneak in the odd, naughty thing if you've seen like that. It's not electricals, but yeah, I really enjoy doing it. It's the fun of the surprise,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is
Hello, who's that there then?
that's
Who's
my daughter Frida.
Frida.
Hello, Frida.
She oldest one.
She's the eldest daughter. Hang on. Oh dear. She's the
Hello,
eldest
Frida.
daughter, but I've got an older son and a younger daughter as well. This is the one with
Okay.
So she's
autism.
middle child.
Yeah,
She's the
Frida's
middle
ready for a bed, is she?
Yes. Well. Oh look, my youngest has just arrived. I'll be back in a second.
All right, lovely. Oh, lovely. I love it.
Huh? I wonder what she pays a pallet like that. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, she's very artistic. I've had a sticker from her, and it's absolutely beautiful. Not like yours and ours,
Massive.
mine especially. Like it's quite sort of stark, put it that way. But
Yeah.
hers is really beautiful.
It's big too.
It is, yeah, big square one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, impressive. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Only a woman
Okay,
can do that.
sorry.
You see.
This is why I don't do early panels.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So, is this daughter number 2? Is this daughter number 2?
My youngest just came downstairs. Yeah. And
Right.
I've got
Okay.
Frida here. Oh, I'm echoing again now.
But
So
they can always come and say to us, because us old men, we're quite good at being grandparents and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to bow out.
I'm not sure about partners.
Panel. Yeah, Irish is live now. It's going Irish's panel.
Okay.
Just-
Bye, Parky.
I'll keep it running. Get your watch hours in.
All right, mate. All right, mate.
Keep it running. All right.
You take care. Thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Take care. Bye, bye, mate. Bye, bye.
Solid.
There you
What a pallet like that cost? Is it feasible to buy that and then?
Oh yeah, they're really, really cheap. So it depends how many people are going for them. But I've had one for like £23 before, and the most I've ever paid I think was 50 something, and that was the last
that
one I got with
delivered?
all the garden equipment in it.
Yeah.
Is that delivered?
Delivered, yeah.
Wow.
But that's because I'm really local to the company. So if further afield, you have to pay a pallet delivery, which is really expensive. So,
Yeah. What other pallets do they do then? Are they quite specific?
Well, oh, that echo's annoying. Not really. It's mainly the e-waste stuff, just all the electrical bits they get out of the houses.
Yeah.
And they do some returns as well. They
Right.
mix them in, but so
Yeah.
can you hear this echo?
I do. Yeah.
I can't say I am, to be
It's a
honest.
bit
with you.
annoying, isn't it?
Well, not
I
really.
don't know why.
It's just like some, I don't know. It's talking in a can or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
probably in her settings. Could be in her settings on the mic. You know, there's echo.
Okay. Yeah. You,
Maybe I don't normally echo
Yeah,
on
you can
panels.
cancel the echo, can't you? They call cancel the echo.
Yeah.
It's I'm on my headphones, which is what I normally use, so I don't know why, but there's something wrong with it, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll pop down because I know how annoying it is when there's an echo, but I thought I'd come up because you always ask and I always say no.
I'm so pleased you did. That's my claim to fame now. I finally got Solars on.
Well, there you go. Okay, I'll still be in chat, but anyway, thank you for having me
All
up.
right, lovely. Thanks
Take
very
care.
much indeed. Take care. Bye-bye.
And you,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Yeah. That's great, you know.
Oh, lovely. That was really nice.
You
Really
are
nice.
a popular man.
Well, I don't know about that, mate, but there you are. That's really nice of her.
Yeah.
It's
Very nice.
lovely.
Good. One of these
Well,
days,
no,
you'll
Go on,
get
mate. Sorry.
crypto. One of these days, you'll get crypto. See, I
Yeah,
still
I mean,
hear
the
that
crypto
echo.
to be, yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
I still hear that echo.
Yeah, strange. Hang on. Yeah, I turned mine on and off. It doesn't seem fine.
Hello. See? Hello. Do you hear it?
No, I don't get it. You see, I'm not hearing it.
Huh. Because I do hear it. It's and
Yeah, really strange.
yeah, let me shut it off here.
All right, mate, no problem.
I got to talk to you. Like, go ahead, you talk. So see if I hear the echo.
Oh, now you want me to say something? Oh my lord! I think I've run out of things to say. oh, Glenn, Cecil Arms.
Yeah.
Good
it's
grief,
not-
Cecil Arms, at top of the road there. Yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. I can't believe, Glenn, that you and I have not met. I bet we have. I'm sure we must have. The Cecil Arms, top of the road, parked there by the church. And I think you walked through one bar into the next, if I remember rightly. God, that's years ago. That is so many years ago. Dear, oh dear. I'm trying to think the name of the road. It begins with G. You got top of the town, the mini roundabout. You don't take the very first left-hand turn. It's the next one left. It goes along St. Stephen's Road up to the top.
Testing.
House looks like a castle. Turn left, begins with G, something road. For the life of me, I can't remember it. But there you go. There you go, Glenn. Have we met? If you use the Union Inn, I used to use that a lot. I used to go in the yacht club occasionally. The other pubs, very seldom. Just trying to think. 50 years is a long time. God, 50 years. Do you know anybody called Joyce Upton by any chance? A lady that lives down Glebe Avenue. There you go, Glebe Avenue. Great friend of ours who sadly passed away some years ago. Anyway, that's by the way. Sorry, guys. I'm reminiscing now. Good God. Sign of getting old, Henry, isn't it? You start
That's-
reminiscing.
Go ahead. I mean, you got to make up your time.
I'm just talking nonsense, Donnie. You notice that, have you?
It's good to hear, you know. I mean,
Have a yap as you do. Oh dear, oh dear.
yeah.
Yeah, that's from my time. Years gone by, mate. Years gone by.
Yeah. If I could only remember everything that I did.
I'll tell you what, Henry, sometimes I'm glad I can't remember some of the things I did.
I know.
I'll be so embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I get accused of it, I deny it nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they say the worst thing you do is on your deathbed is to say, "Oh, I wish I'd done so and so." If you've done that, that's the worst thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And I shan't be saying it. I
No.
promise you, I shan't be saying it.
No.
Be one or two things I would have said. Probably, I wish I hadn't done, but
That's true. Yeah.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Some people could remember everything. It's like from you ask them a date. Give them a date, and they'll tell you what happened.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't do it, mate. Couldn't do it.
And I couldn't. No. I don't know. I remember what happened yesterday.
Well, it's better that way. That every day's a new day, isn't it? That way.
Every
Yeah,
day,
see-
day it seems like it just travels into the next.
Yeah. Well, there's an old saying. Today's the first day of the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And there's that. The trouble is, as you said, it seems to go much quicker all the time. I mean, I used to get up at 5 o'clock every morning, go to work, this, that, and the rest of it, which I don't anymore, thank God.
Well, you say it
I think
that
I got lazy.
today's first day of the rest of your life, and it's closer to the last day of your life.
Absolutely, yeah. But hey, I'm not going to worry about that one too much.
No.
It's I like to just read
I get
some of
another
the comments
10
there,
years.
for instance.
10 years of good living, that'd be all right,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like every day is basically an extra day that why are you around,
Yeah, I
I
think
I don't want to
there's so many people in the cemetery would say now, I wish I had one more day.
Yeah, but why? I mean, you're
Yeah.
90, you're 98, 95,
Yeah.
90 years old. You can't even do anything.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
would you want another day?
Yeah, you'd be sat there in the corner dribbling.
Yeah.
You think, oh no, I don't want to be doing that. No.
No, I don't want another day.
I don't want to be doing that. Oh, hello, Crypto. Good to see you, lovey. How are you?
Hey, get her up.
Yeah, come on, Crypto. Solace has made her debut. About time you come on up. Come on. I'm going to put the link out for you now, so you can't ignore it. Hang
Imagine
on.
if you had Solace, Dusty, and
Yeah,
Crypto.
Solace and Crypto. I tell you what. There we go. Look.
Yeah.
Better to regret the things you do, not the things you don't. Is that the same? Better to regret the things you do. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Solars. I agree totally. Absolutely agree with you. Tom Doby. Hello, Tom. Tom, good to see you, mate. I'm not sure we met before, but it's good to see you. The Crypto, I look a mess. You never look a mess, my girl. Never look a mess.
Nah.
You want to see a mess? There you go.
And there's another one right next to you.
And that one there. Look. There you go. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they always say that men as they get older they mature like a good port. Trouble is I've got a bit crusty at the bottom of the bottle now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Are you a port drinker, Henry? I don't know if you're a drinking man or anything, but I do like a glass of port. But you buy these really expensive ones, and you have to decant it, yeah. And you see these pictures go in through a piece of filter paper or whatever. You get all this muck. Well, it's not muck actually. I think it's tartrate crystals. There you go. Hark at me.
Well, port isn't that made out of just the skins of the grape?
Port is made out of red grapes. They keep the skins,
Yeah,
but
just
they ferment it for so long, and then they stop the fermentation, add alcohol to it, so they got the sweetness from the grapes and the alcohol they've added. That's how they
Yeah.
make port.
okay.
Yeah, it's not really. I used to make wine and beer and stuff. In fact, outside of the workshop, there's 3 crates of beer I made. This is true. 16 years ago, they're still in the bottles.
Is that right?
Yeah, I could take a picture and show it to you. In fact, I
Yeah.
will do. Not now, but I will. And I used to do a lot of competitions, and I was pretty good at it. I won some big awards and stuff like that, all that old nonsense. But I thought I'd try one of those bottles the other day just to see, after all these years.
Yeah.
And guess what?
It's still good?
It was crap. Well, it goes off like everything else,
Yeah.
but it still had condition in it, or else I was quite surprised. Yeah. So if you want any beer recipes, give me a shout. I always give you a recipe. I'll give you a recipe that won the national award. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't drink, but went to a couple years ago to a friend's restaurant, and he he makes his own beer, and it was 21% alcohol.
Oh my Lord.
Little glass like this.
Yeah.
I think it was $12.
Yeah.
And you could only sip that beer because so much alcohol content in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah, that was strong beer.
I don't think it'd be any good for me. I'll be honest with you. It's there's an old saying. You've had enough when you can lie down without hanging on.
Yeah,
Because it's when you walk up to the bedroom and you think next time that bed comes around, I'm
Yep.
going to jump on it.
been there on Russian vodka. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. And every time what happens, you miss the bed, don't you?
yeah. Oh, that stuff was potent.
God, dear, oh dear.
Proof.
I never made anything that strong, I must admit. Never that strong.
And I only had a couple shots of that.
Yeah, yeah. Talking of which, mine's empty.
Uh-oh.
You're in charge.
Charger. Yeah. Come on, somebody else come up too, It's rather boring out here with just 2 of us. Yeah.
Well, so you're going to make a fish like Snobby and Ian. Not seen Ian's thought it was very good. Not seen Ian's seen Snobby thought it was very good. Yeah, I think that I couldn't make a fish. Just hit me up. You haven't obviously seen my welding skills.
Well, I'm going to have a couple eventually here, because now that I'm done with the demolition and everything, I'm going to have a couple welding videos come out.
Are you a good welder? Can you weld, Henry?
I've welded for 30 years.
Oh, you get the hang of it?
Yeah, I finally got the hang of it.
The thing I found the hard part was I couldn't actually see what I was doing, with the helmet and stuff.
Too dark the lenses then.
I couldn't see.
You got to get a lighter lens, or did you use too light of a lens?
I think it's too dark, to be honest with you, mate. I couldn't see.
Yeah, because I can't use a number 10 or 11. I can't use
Right.
it. I have to have like a 9 or 8, to weld.
I know I have to wear my glasses inside the helmet because I can't see nothing anyway. Because you get yourself in a right kerfuffle, take the helmet off your glasses, you end up with glasses like this on the business. Yeah.
But they do sell these like the small thin glass ones. They do sell cheaters of your power into the lens itself, so you don't have to wear your glasses.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, they do have them.
I'll tell you what I do use. I'll show you from my rod building. Hang on. when I build me fly rods,
Yep.
To do the threads, to do the wrapping, I wear this.
Yeah. See that? Yeah.
Now I
Maybe-
can't actually see you guys, but I can see this.
Right. Right. And
Yeah.
that they do have that built into a, what do you call it, a helmet. So
Oh,
you-
right.
But you have to go to a welding supply store and ask them for that. You know, that helmet that will fit that small glass,
Okay. Okay.
and then the different powers that they do have.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, I got this these two rods here. I got this really expensive Hardy rod. This lady brought round to me. And the top eye, the insert's broken. Well, she said it was broken. I actually found it on the line.
Yeah,
She
I
asked
thought
me
you,
to repair it for.
I thought
I've
you
asked
had
me-
that a couple months ago already.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Henry. There's just too much going on at the moment.
Yeah,
And I'm one of these people who can only concentrate on one thing at a time. You know,
fishing
I'm not a
season's
woman.
gonna be over by the time you get it to her.
I'll fix it. I will do it. I mean, I always say to people, leave it with me, but it's going to take a long time. You know, not yet. Mrs. H is coming around at the moment.
Hello, Mrs. H.
You're being called for, Annie.
I hear you back there.
Here we go.
Hey, how you doing, Mrs. H?
Hi. Oh, it's freezing out here.
Oh, nice. I wish you were freezing here.
Yeah, it's hot over there.
Yeah. Don't. Right.
Got to feed the dogs.
Yes, I've got to wash up then. Washed up yet.
Bye, Solace. Lovely to see you, love. Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye, Solace.
Yeah, the dog's got to be fed. This old doggy, you know, he's on his last legs, and now look at him here.
Oh,
He's like a puppy.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't see anything, you can't hear anything, but you can smell it, you know.
Go on then. There you are.
Do you give him
Good
a
old
lot
boy.
special?
He gets a small amount twice a day. We
Yeah.
don't overfeed him.
Go and do the washing up.
Yeah.
A bit like me, really. He gets a small amount twice a day.
At his age, I would give him whatever he wanted, you know?
Yeah, it's the trouble is the other dog will eat hers quickly and then try and pinch his, you see.
Yeah.
But yeah, bless him. I think his teeth are so bad he got a job to eat it, to be honest with you.
Does he have any left?
He's got teeth left, but I'm going to call him Lucky from now on. I think he's lucky he can eat it.
Yeah. Is it dry food or mushy food?
Yeah, dry food. Yeah, yeah. He's always been one of these dogs that can't eat fresh meat. Upsets him, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's all right. He's okay. Good boy. Yeah, miss him when he's gone. There you go.
Definitely. Yeah. They're like your kids, you know?
Absolutely right, mate. And I said to Mrs. H, when he's gone, I'm not having any more. I can't cope with losing them all the time. You
That's
know,
why-
it's
I won't get another dog. I will not.
yeah. You know, break your heart every time you go. You think, oh no, I can't cope with this.
No.
You know, it's Tommy a flasher. Get out of the way, yeah.
I've always had, good sized dogs, not big dogs, but in the middle size.
Yeah, yeah.
They were always your buddy, they go
Absolutely.
with you
Yeah.
and everything.
I'll sit down in the lounge there, the TV, there's dogs. She likes to sit on we got one of these chairs, the front bit goes out, with your feet.
Yeah.
She likes to sit down there like, just company. And you walk any time, day or night, the dog's there to greet you, and I like that. It's nice.
Yeah.
Even though you just kick them up the ass for whatever, they seem to forgive you for most things.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hit them and the next day, boom, not even the
Yeah,
next
they're happy. Yeah, it's a bit like me with the missus. She kicks my ass. The following day, keep going back for more.
what are you going to do?
Oh, all right, mate. I'm going to draw it to a close. All right. We've done 2 hours, Henry. Just under 2 hours, so we ain't done bad, mate.
No, you did good. You did good.
Yeah.
And you had a special guest, which is great.
And we had a special guest. Yes, that's going to go down. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. It's lovely. Okay, guys. Henry, thanks, mate. As always, it's always great to talk to you. You know that anyway, mate. You know that. Everybody in the chat,
Yeah,
thanks, guys, for calling. Thanks for listening to me and Henry talking, waffling away here. But we're quite happy. All the best to every one of you. Thanks for
Yes.
dropping in. I really appreciate it.
Have a
Take
good
care.
one. Take care.